um, about how we don't take vacations in America.
Yeah.
When was the last time you took a vacation?
I took a week off back in July, and then we do, we kind of we like 2 to 3 to 4 day sort of little weekends.
Me too.
Like I like sort of anchoring. There's something kind of magical and instantly awesome about a short week. You know?
Right?
Like
It's
yeah,
like found
like
time.
100%. It
Like
you're like,
found
"Oh, how do I fit
yeah.
5 days worth of work into 4 days?" And
Eureka. And you
I think
realize you can do that.
I think that's kind of why we're fucking talking today.
I think so.
Yeah, it's that mentality. So, but we're working for it this year, and so
Yeah.
I was feeling out of sorts a couple weeks ago, and I listened to this great NPR. I think it was Planet Money, and they were, they're nerdy economists, so it had really nothing to do with like hustle culture, but it had everything to do with it. So if you listen to it, we'll drop it in the show notes.
Right.
But so essentially, what it said was, um, of all the rich countries in the world, there is only one country that does not have mandatory federal rules requiring time off. Guess which rich country it is? America.
Yeah.
America. So,
Well, let's talk about that for a second because I have family in Europe.
mhm,
How like that'll never happen here, right? They can't make you. I mean, they can mandate you to take time off. Like your employer has to give you time off, but they can't mandate that they pay you for it. I
I,
mean, sure they could,
I'm sure they could. I, I don't
but
think
how
it,
does that work? I mean,
I
what
don't
if you
think it,
can't afford it?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I think that's not why we're here today.
No, it's not, but it's
What the episode was really about, and what I took away from it, and y'all should listen to it. Drop in the show notes again. It it was not only that is a symptom of what is an overall culture
yeah.
that values work and output
Mm,
more than it values the other things that matter in life. And so there's some good stats in there, and they got into the labor economics of it, and
mm,
but what stuck with me was not only do we not have this like countrywide mandate, which
mhm.
I'm fine with. I agree. It's sort of against this rugged individualism that we have here. But people that have time off, that have vacation, that have these unlimited PTOs aren't taking them. In general, as a country, we are not taking breaks.
Right.
We're not taking breaks. And so
Yeah.
they got into it a little bit. This, what the implication of that is. So yes, we are one of the most productive countries on the planet, but at what cost?
Like where my wife works, they only allow you to carry over so many days per year that you have time off.
Right.
And it's like, why do you have any left over at the end of the year? But then I'm like, shit, we haven't like
Right.
you don't take break. You have a ton. She's carrying over like 40 days a year.
So
It's like
so
it's a whole month that you didn't
so
take
the
off.
so we're at the bottom of that
Yeah.
list. We're at the top of the list though for the opposite, which is the
Heart
cut.
attacks, divorce, murder.
Well, some of those things too, but staying close to this hustle culture concept,
Yeah.
most number of unused vacation days in the world,
Yeah.
the United States.
Believe it.
What's up with that, y'all?
Let's define it. Hustle culture. I looked it up. Hustle culture is when a workplace environment places an intense focus on productivity, ambition, and success with little regard to rest, self care, or any sense of work life balance.
Yeah, that's really clinical. I would say accurate, but clinical. So we should expand that to
Yeah.
say, I think a value, a cultural value that an individual or an organization has.
Well,
Because right, we hang out with lots of
yeah,
rugged individualists, solopreneurs around here.
startups. We kind of carry this definition. Overworking is a good thing. It's you're pushing your business. You're growing something, right? We sort of hold those people in high regard, right? If they're like, well, he's got a startup and he's hustling, he's making it work, he's burning the midnight oil doing. We're like, attaboy,
Yeah.
that's sort of like our thing, right?
Yeah. And I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with working hard. And in
Mhm,
fact, it's a value that I have.
mhm.
Like I take pride in the fact that I work hard and that I do meaningful stuff.
But I think it gets toxic when you work hard and then you don't care about anything else.
I think that is the reason that we fucking hate hustle culture.